Wow. Now this is amazing.
Yo, Sipsu! So I have an extra bowl of ramen, and it's the beef flavor, so, I know it's your favorite, so you can come out and,
Oh, I'm watching this show.
Ah, so you're watching that, interspecies anime. Yeah, I've watched it. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, 'cause like, they have titties.
Alright? It sure does have the tittage, yes.
Like, all different sorts of titties. They got the big titties, and you got like, McDonald's, like, small titties, like, chicken nugget titties.
Well, your ramen's gonna get, like, cold and soggy, so...
And then they have like the medium-sized Coke titties. And then they have the Big Mac titties, like the Monsters one. And then you get the absolute biggest Whopper. And that's the titty.
Okay, this is getting weird, okay. Well,
Wow! Titty! Titty!
Bye! Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to a new episode of the Anime Talk, in which I talk about my first impressions of a series, whether it be old or new, good or bad. Let's just see if this one gets me monetized, but if not, who cares? It's like the new YouTube challenge when talking about this anime. Let's just jump right into it, fellas. So this one caught me off guard. It is called Interspecies Reviewers, or how the heck do you pronounce the Japanese name? As I look over to my computer screen, Ishuzoku Reviewers. That's the Japanese name, just in case any of you peeps want to know the Japanese name for the series. But anyways, let's get into it because literally the plot is really simple. I can do it really quickly. So here we go. So we have these two dudes who are kind of known in their kind of home village about putting their wiener into other different types of species holes. And that's basically the anime. It's basically what I've come to realize is a genre. Sex comedy. That's literally what it's called. The genre of this series is literally called sex comedy, in which it's funny, and there's also the topic about intercourse. The first thing you might note about the series is that high quality. This series has absolutely gorgeous, like, animation. Like, when you look at a series like this, you would probably not think of it actually having that much of a budget, because if you think about it, this anime kind of does go in line of crossing to actually almost being a hentai, because they show a lot in this series. There is actually an uncensored version of this series, if you can find it. It's on like all those other deep web websites where you can watch anime out that are not legal sites and stuff like that. And I don't know, I like it. Like, it knows what it wants to be. And for me, I enjoy it because, like, it's bubbly, it's just hilarious, and I find the art style kind of like cheapy-esque like, so it's kind of cute in its own merit too, even if you have like all this like borderline hentai stuff going on, which it doesn't bother me at all. My whole history with ecchi series is that if you're smart about it, then it's funny. Like Golden Boy. Golden Boy is my top favorite ecchi of all time, and it's so good, nothing can touch it. But Interspecies Reviewers is also another good ecchi series that does comedy and sexy right, because when it comes to other ecchi series or, you know, sex comedy, some of the jokes can be just outright just mean-spirited, or just the joke doesn't land. It's just like, ha ha, panty shot, ha ha, boob squeeze. But this, everyone's consenting, it's all fun, it's all fine and dandy. And yeah, also this is not a series for everyone, as like I said, it borderlines to almost being hentai for how much it shows in the anime. It doesn't show like intercourse, but you get to see a lot of titties in bulges, which I wasn't expecting when I was watching the first episode. I'm like, I've seen it all. Where you can actually watch this website at is that Funimation actually picked up the anime rights to actually do the dub for it, and... Huh? Sorry, can you say that again for me? Oh, okay. Alright, I gotcha. Cool. Actually, it's not cool. Kinda sucks. So anyways, Funimation does not have the rights to this anymore. They dropped it because it was too much. Even though they've, like, done series like Martial Hearts, which that series is, like, 100 times more worse, so... At least everyone's, like, consenting in interspecies reviewers, so I'll give it that. So if you're interested in watching a pretty darn good sex comedy this season of anime, I actually do recommend Interspecies Reviewers. And put what you thought about it when you first watched the episode, whether it was censored or uncensored. I can't really think of what websites you can actually watch the anime on right now. Like I said, that Funimation kind of dropped the anime, so I don't think it's like streaming on their server anymore. So you have to do what you gotta do. Just go to gogoanime.com because I honestly can't think of any other sites that this anime is on, because also in Japan this is being pulled from multiple TV stations for reasons. I understand that. So, whenever you can, or however you can find it, I actually do recommend Interspecies Reviewers if you are comfortable with sexual content in your anime. So, that is my quick anime talk about Interspecies Reviewers. I don't know why that's so weird to say. Thank you so much, my lovies, for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.